To start our hot air balloon, we're going to begin with a circle to make the rounded top part of the balloon. Now you could find something like this doll's plate to trace, or you can just sketch out a circle on your own like I'm doing here lightly with my pencil. Remember to always start lightly when you're drawing. Now I'm going to put 2 lines coming down from the circle, kind of coming inward, and attach at the bottom to finish out the shape of our balloon. And I'll go back and I'll erase the bottom part of the circle so that everything looks like it's one big connected shape for the balloon itself. Now that my balloon is completed, I'm ready to add the basket hanging down. So I'll put 2 cords or strings and then draw a rectangle shape hanging down underneath for my basket, just like that. Now I'm going to start adding some vertical lines here on my balloon to add the pattern. I'll start by adding just a straight line right down the center like this. And then if you look at the bottom, we're targeting this halfway point between my vertical line and the edge of the balloon. And then up here at the top, I'm going to curve it down and connect. So I'll round at the top and then kind of straighten out my line to try and hit that mark I made halfway. And we're going to do the same exact thing on the other side. Round it out and then try and hit my line about halfway between those 2 marks. Now our target's going to be the little corner of the bottom of the balloon. So I'll start at the same exact point at the top, round it out, and then bring it down to connect with that little dot I made. This is going to look like the long strips of fabric that are sewn together to make the hot air balloon. Now we want to add a design at the top, and I'm going to use my curved lines as opposed to straight lines to try and make the balloon look like it's rounded. Now you can do straight lines like this, or I'm actually going to add a couple zigzag lines by going up and down and connecting at each of the points just to make it a little fancy. You can really add whatever pattern you want to yours. You could do stripes like me, or lines, or other designs like hearts or stars. Now I can add in the other details to my picture. So I'm going to start putting some sandbags on my basket. I'll add my pilot, some stuff in the background. You could draw some balloons smaller so it looks like a whole bunch of them are flying together. I mean, really, you could add whatever you want. So have some fun with it. Now that my drawing's all done, I'm going to start adding the color. I could outline it with Sharpie first. I could use markers, crayons, colored pencils. If I've got paints at home, I could paint my picture. Really, whatever I want to do to add the color. So we're going to get started by outlining ours with all different colors of marker, and then we'll use some other stuff to color in the different parts. To make my balloon look a little bit more realistic, I'm going to shade in some of the corners of the sections of my balloon using my colored pencil, and I'm pressing down a little bit harder just in the bottom corner of each piece, and that's going to make it look a little bit more 3-dimensional and a little bit more real. You don't have to do that, but I think it looks cool.